Hello, kids! Once upon a time, there lived a noble king and queen who ruled a grand kingdom near the sea. They had two children, a newborn baby boy and a young daughter named Princess Amima. One day, the king and queen decided to take a short sea trip with their 2-month-old baby. The weather calm and the waves danced gently under the bright sky, but suddenly a terrible storm rose. The waves grew fierce and the boat tilted dangerously. In the gust, the baby's basket slipped and fell into the raging water. The king and queen screamed in despair and tried to save him. But the storm was too strong. The little prince was lost to the sea. The only thing left with the baby was a red star bracelet on his tiny arm, the royal mark of the kingdom. Days passed and the storm carried the basket far away. It floated gently to the shore of a small peaceful village. There a poor farmer and his wife who had no children and has been praying for one for years found the basket inside was the crying baby safe and alive. The farmer's wife picked him up lovingly, tears in her eyes. Perhaps God has sent this child to us, she whispered. The couple named him Ayan and raised him with all the love in their hearts. Years went. Ayan grew into a kind, intelligent, and hardworking young man. He helped his parents on the farm and treated them as his real parents. Though they once told him he was found near the river, the farmer's crop flourished and their home was filled with peace and happiness. Meanwhile, in the royal palace, Princess Jemima had grown into a beautiful and kind-hearted young woman. She loved nature and often wished to see how people lived in the villages. After many requests, the king and queen allowed her to visit a nearby village, accompanied by two royal soldiers. When Princess Jemima arrived, she was amazed by the simplicity of village life, the fresh air, singing birds, and honest smiles of the people. She stayed in her father's rest house for one night. That very night, a heavy storm hit the village. By morning, the crops were destroyed and hunger spread everywhere. Ayan, seeing the despair of his people, decided to help. He spent all his small savings to buy food from other areas and shared it among the villagers, but it was not enough. They needed more help to survive. Ayan remembered the bracelet his parents had kept since his infancy. His father had told him it was very valuable and was found with him when he was a baby. Ayan said to his parents, "You have taught me kindness. If this bracelet can help my people, I must use it." He took the bracelet and ran to meet Princess Amima, who was preparing to return to the place. "Princess, please stop," he called. The princess asked her guards to halt the carriage. Ayan showed her the bracelet and said, "Please, Your Highness, if this can bring any help to my people, take it. In return, please send food to our village until we can grow our crops again." Princess Amima looked closely at the bracelet. Her eyes widened. She recognized the red star mark of the royal family. "Where did you get this?" eyes. She asked softly. Ayan hesitated but said nothing. The princess gently smiled and said, "Don't worry, I'll take this to my father. We will help you." Once she returned to the palace and showed the bracelet to the king and queen, their hearts stopped, tears filled their eyes. "This is our son's bracelet," the king cried. "Our baby, Prince Afan, was wearing it the day he was lost to the sea." Oh, oh, oh. Princess Jemima told them everything about the Ayan in the village. Without delay, the king ordered food and ate for the villagers and went there himself with the queen. When they saw Ayan, the queen eyes overflowed. The farmer and his wife explained how they had found him in a basket by the river years ago. The king embraced Ayan and whispered, "My son, my lost prince Avan." Ayan was stunned, but he bowed to the farmer and his wife and said, "You are and will always be my parents. You gave me life, love, and the heart to care for others." The king, deeply moved, said, "Your kindness and humility show the true spirit of the royal heart. You and your parents will live with us in the place forever." And so the lost prince returned home, not with pride or power, but with compassion and gratitude. Moral is that true nobility lies not in birth but in character. Kindness, humility, and love can turn even the poorest heart into reality.